Hello, awesome sauces. Tom Foolpie just staring at me blankly. That's rude. I realize I'm late. Okay, I get it. But I do have a story. Yeah, all about how my life got flipped turned. Nope, nope, we're not gonna do that. We're not feeling that. Hello, Pilo. Hello. Hello. Wonderful people. I find it funny. My one chat bar I can see is like all bright and all like and the other one is kind of like it's tiny. He's tiny, but we appreciate it, so we are gonna work with it. But anywho, hi, we made it to Friday, guys. We made it to Friday so far that I'm aware of. I know you made it, and I know you made it. Maybe even you made it, but we made it to Friday, so that's good. We are here. We are slightly breathing. And we are going to keep on going. I want to give reasoning why I was late. And it's not just because Wilson likes sleeping in or stuff like that. Because I didn't get to do that. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Hold on a second. Gotta get my pad. All the switcheroonies. Woo! And don't make the microphone fall apart, as it were. Da-da-da. There we go. You guys like this? You like the shot? This good? You guys comfy? Those of you who are listening are like, clearly you are off, Wilson. You should be like a little bit more centered. You should be this. Right? The acoustics, they're weird. They need to be heard. They need to be understood. No. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you, Pilo. Appreciate that. I needed that encouragement. The reason why I was late was I was doing some research and working on some stuff personally. Yeah, I'm going to share this. Yeah, this was a weird thing, but it was a cool weird thing. Since my dad's passing, my brothers and I have been like communicating more with each other, which is a little different than what we've been used to this whole time. We would every maybe once a month communicate with one another or something like that, and it's usually jokes, because that's what Wilson boys do. They just joke around and make wonderfully inappropriate jokes to one another, because that's also how you show love to one another. That's just how it is, and it's not bad. It's good. It's just it's a thing. But I got this message, this email from my brother, who literally just like was like, "Hey man, I found this resource. Me and my wife have been working through it. It might be good for you," and just like processing where you're at and what you might be good at and stuff like that. And it's Ikigai. And if you guys know me, I love Japanese culture. I love diving into that kind of stuff. Kaizen has been lately a big encouragement for me, like a big kind of focus, kind of repeating mantra or saying in my head. Because Kaizen's all about that 1% increase, that 1% getting better each and every day. Because if you make 1% increase each and every day, you're going to eventually see a 360 odd % growth and development on that there. And we have people popping into the office and checking out what we're doing, but it's like we're on live stream and stuff like that. So if you're wondering why I'm looking around and stuff like that, that's partially the reason why. But so Ikigai is all about what's your purpose, and the way that it looks at it is, what are you passionate about, what are you good at, what does the world need, and what can you get paid like to do. And to have all four of those things intersect and to work together is your Ikigai, your purpose, the thing that you will thrive in, that you will have fun in, and you will also make money in. This isn't like a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything or stuff like that, but it was like an encouragement that my brother sent to me, and I've been meaning to read a book on Ikigai, so now there's this PDF that he sent me on just like, this is how you work through it, and this is how you can process it. But you got to take your time. You got to really think it out so that you can really know, all right, this is what I'm going to do. This is the thing that I'm going to work on. And the fun thing is, and again, some of you may not like this promotion or stuff like that, but ChatGPT, because I've been using ChatGPT to brain dump ideas, process, blah, 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 blah. And even I went on here and was like, ChatGPT, based on all my prompts, my questions, my responses, what do you think my ikigai is? And like give specific reasoning. And it did it pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie. It's like it knew already what I should be doing with my life. And it's just funny. It's like AI knows things. Creepy Big Brother awkward moment. Okay. But no, it was just kind of funny. So that was my random thing. Oh, Murphy, guys. It has been a time. But the reason why I was late was because I had ants all of a sudden in my office. I was sitting at the desk getting literally the stream prepped up, and I felt this weird tingle on my foot. And I'm wearing flip-flops right now. Flip-flops, it's getting warmer, guys. It's getting warmer. And so as I was sitting at the desk, I felt like this weird tingle. And I'm like, oh, that might be air, that might be flow. But then it felt like there was like a little bite. I'm like, what the heck? And so then I looked down, and there were like 2 ants on my leg. I'm like, what is this? And so I start smacking like I'm in the middle of July and mosquito season's deciding to hit. And then I looked down, and there were more ants. And I was just like, this is a problem. So I like freaking out. My office was bugged, Pastor Pilo. Thank you. Yes. All of you, insert the ba-dumps moment. There you go. It happened. Round of applause for Pilo making the nerd making the pastoral joke. It's good. It's good. You did your job. But yes, like legitimately, there were ants. I'm like, so I got to deal with it. So I took care of what seemed like the ants were around, which was literally, it was just like the garbage. It wasn't anything like outstanding. There wasn't any like smell of food or anything. There just must have been some kind of residue that I had not seen on my garbage bag or garbage basket. And so I took that out, got a new one. There were still a bunch. So I started like stomping like as if I'm trying to clap with my feet. That was different. And got a whole bunch of them that way. Grabbed the vacuum cleaner, sucked up the bugs. I'm not going to say the other one, just in case there's some UK, British, Welsh peeps listening. And we dealt with it. So now, from what I know of, there's no ants. However, I will be setting an ant trap next week, and they will regret that they messed with the Mike Wilson Nerdy Archangel. Yeah, I said it. Gamer tag and all, people. It's going to happen. All right, enough about me. Enough of the randomness that I just throw at you guys. Thank you for bearing with that, those of you who wanted to listen to a weird story today. And those of you that fast forward to this point, we appreciate you. You're wonderful. And you are here, and you are loved. You're fantastic people. But we're here to read, to get into God's Word on tablet form, on physical Bible mode, whatever mode that you like to read your Bible in. Grab it. Open it up. Flip it to Psalm chapter 86. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Psalm 86. You're going to want to be there because it's awesome. It's good dives. It's good chew. And we're going to be sitting on there today. Just so you guys know, this is a prayer of David. Ooh. We're back to the original author vibe. We're back to sitting with David and reflecting and doing some cool meditation. I'm going to tell you, this is definitely one that you're going to want to get a hold of. This is a good one for when you just need to know if God's paying attention. This is a good one to reflect on. So, here we go. Psalm 86, verse 1. Bend down, O Lord, and hear my prayer. Answer me, for I need your help. Protect me, for I am devoted to you. Save me, for I serve you and trust you. You are my God. Be merciful to me, O Lord, for I am calling on you constantly. Give me happiness, O Lord, for I give myself to you. O Lord, you are so good, so ready to forgive, so full of unfailing love for all who ask for your help. Listen closely to my prayer, O Lord. Hear my urgent cry. I will call to you whenever I am in trouble, and you will answer me. No pagan god is like you, O Lord. None can do what you do. All the nations you made will come and bow before you, Lord. They will praise your holy name. For you are great and perform wonderful deeds. You alone are God. Teach me your ways, O Lord, that I may live according to your truth. Grant me purity of heart, so that I may honor you. With all my heart I will praise you, O Lord my God. I will give glory to your name forever. For your love for me is very great. You have rescued me from the depths of death. O God, insolent people rise up against me. A violent gang is trying to kill me. Yeesh. You mean nothing to them. Oh. But you, O Lord, are a God of compassion and mercy, slow to get angry, and filled with unfailing love and faithfulness. Look down and have mercy on me. Give your strength to your servant. Save me, the son of your servant. Send me a sign of your favor. Then those who hate me will be put to shame. For you, O Lord, help and comfort me. Yo, this is an encouraging psalm. This is a psalm that you feel like you can read on a good day, or even if you read this on a bad day, you're kind of like, all right, God, I kind of need you here like that, because I want to be able to say stuff like that. Again, this is why I like reading through the Psalms, and I was not a guy that had ever read through the entirety of Psalms. I often would end around the hundreds, like the early hundreds of the Psalms, and it'd just kind of be like, oh my goodness, repetition. But when we're pushing through, and we've been pushing through this, guys, it's been half a year, practically, since we started Psalms. Kind of nuts. Just saying. Currently 86 streams on Psalms. Mind-blowing. But this is what I like about it, is that it can hit at different times, at different flavors of life, and where you are at, and how you are chewing through things. Because it's important for us to be able to sit, to be able to reflect on what God does for us, and how He is there. In the good, in the bad, when we feel like we're heard, when we feel like we're not, when we are at our wits' end, when we feel like there's nobody there at all. How is He there? And I think I've already mentioned this in one of our streams. You can tell me if I've totally done it or not. But kind of chewing through this, not just that God is your ultimate companion, He's your ultimate protector, your defender. He is there. He is the person you want to have as your ride or die. You know? Like, if we want to use common vernacular, like the ride or die kind of idea of just like, He's there. I can rely on Him. I can trust on Him. And the factor here is that He wants to be close to me. Now, Philo, you threw down, "Oh, hear, O Lord, and answer me, for I am poor and needy." Oh, yeah. Let's try out another translation. Let's stick with the NASB, because we like word for word kind of bits and stuff like that. Incline your ear, Lord, and answer me, for I am afflicted and needy. Afflicted. Ooh, like things coming at me, man. Things are sucking. Interesting how it's a little bit more passionate within the NASB. There's something in it that's just like, oh, like something keeps hitting. Things are sucky. I am very poor. It fits. Oh, ugh, awkward. No, but like I think, Peter, I appreciate that you are being willing to be honest, that you are in a real rough spot. And to be honest, I think a lot of people are in a really rough spot. And that's not to diminish where you're at, Pilo. That I'm not trying to say that to go, oh well, join the boat kind of thing, but like, or hop in the boat. But to realize that, we can be vulnerable, we can share, we can be like, God, I'm in a rough spot. And it starts off with bend down, O Lord. We've heard this before in another psalm, and I get dad vibes on this, right? And like dad vibes isn't, he's not there to scold you, he's down there to help you. When my kids get hurt, I naturally want to get down onto their level, at least when they were smaller. Now they're bigger, so now I don't have to bend down as much. It's really kind of weird having your kids getting taller over time. But when they were small, you get down to their level. You help them know that dad's not just staying up here, above it all, and just being like, oh, well, that just sucks, and deal with it, kind of stuff like that. No, dad wants to come down here. And he wants to get almost like he can whisper into your ear and go, hey, kiddo, man, what's going on? Tell me what's happening. I'm right here. It's okay. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do this together. Like that's kind of the vibe that David's going on right here, right? The bend down, be close, be dad, and help me on this one. Be the mother that comes down and takes hold and just hold me close. Be close. And yeah, no, appreciate that, Philo. Like, you understand, like, world's sucking at times. But life can hit that too, right? And different things that are hitting us circumstantially. Verse 2, protect me, for I am devoted to you. Save me, for I serve you and trust you. You're my God. Okay, we're gonna chew actually verses, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna chew on verses 2 to 7, because they have a very similar pattern on how things going. Protect me, for I am devoted to you. Save me, for I serve you and trust you. You are my God. Be merciful to me, O Lord, for I am calling on you constantly. Give me happiness, O Lord, for I give myself to you. O Lord, you are so good, so ready to forgive, so full of unfailing love for all who seek, for all who ask for your help. Listen closely to my prayer, O Lord. Hear my urgent cry. I will call to you whenever I am in trouble, and you will answer me. Interesting point here, guys. The first bit from verses 2 to 4 are the request and the follow-up. And we've seen this happen in Psalms, right? Where we typically go like, hey God, if you do this, I will respond in kind. Hey God, you do this thing and I will show up here. So protect me, for I am devoted to you. Okay, so God, have my back because I am focused on you. I am zeroing in. We are tight. We are close. Like two awesome crew members that have each other's backs. Because we're ride or dies. That's what's going on. Save me, for I serve you and trust you. You are my God. Save me because I do everything for you. And I trust that where you are guiding me is where I'm supposed to be. You are my God. I don't have any other gods. I've got you are my God. My God. No one else's. That's it. He's mine. Stuff like that. Possession, ownerships, kind of stuff like that. Just like, Be merciful to me, O Lord, for I am calling on you constantly. When I'm calling out to you, I'm looking for you to do something that I can't do for myself. I need you to extend some mercy to me. I need you to go, I've moved in compassion. This is where the protect and save almost is like move in compassion. That you see this, you want to protect them, you want to pull them out from that situation. Be merciful to me. See where I'm at. Mercy is the idea that This person got into a situation for themselves, and there's no way for them to get out of it. So you take mercy on somebody, you extend them help. You don't hold it over the head. You give them help. It's like a forgiveness thing. Give me happiness, O Lord, for I give myself to you. Interesting here. Fill me with a positive emotion, happiness, which happiness can be built up on, but really joy is what someone should really want to have. Joy is consistent through the good and the bad. But here, happiness, give me happiness. Help me to be in a good state, God. O Lord, for I give myself to you. When I give myself to you, I can have that peace. I can have that rest. There can be happiness. There can be a good vibe in life, kind of stuff like that. And so there can be an encouragement. Pilo's throwing down here or something. I was at Walmart yesterday and needed a motor cart. It broke down in the middle of the store. Oh, shoot. But right beside an employee who was able to get me another cart and made sure I was okay. Yo! That's awesome! That's a good moment where you were seen, you were heard, and you were taken care of. And yes, it was by a Walmart employee, but like, timing-wise, who's to say God didn't like set that up and be like, yo, Pilo, I got you back. Yo, Pilo, I'm gonna get this figured out. When God has a motor cart breakdown, he brings an employee. That was a horrible play on the open. When God closes the door, he opens the window. That was horrible. But that's awesome. God saw you. He took care of you. It was a thing that was done. That's pretty cool. We're on to verse 5 here, guys. O Lord, you are so good, so ready to forgive. Oh, that's cool. So full of unfailing love for all who ask for your help. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. You're so ready to forgive is like the slow to anger, right? Because God could be angry over how we do stupid stuff. But he's like so patient with us, right? He's willing to work it out. He's more than willing to forgive. His heart is forgiveness. And you are so full of unfailing love for all who ask for your help. So full of unfailing love, you constantly are pursuing and caring about us. Your love doesn't fail. It is not fleeting. It is not a momentary thing. It is, I am here. I'm committed. And so then, what's that response? What does that even look like? Verse 6 and 7. Listen closely to my prayer, O Lord. Hear my urgent cry. God, help it that I'm calling out. I do need your help. Hear me out. But verse 7, I will call to you whenever I am in trouble, and you will answer me. Note the confidence, that shift, that God, I'm calling out, I need help, but I know that when I call out to you, you will answer. That you do listen, that you do care. That you are there. That's peace, guys. That is some awesome peace to be able to have in that situation. When you've seen him step in enough, you know he will. Right. But it takes a gutsy move, Pilo. Right? It takes a little bit of trust. It takes a little bit of push for us to really say, no, he's going to do this. He's going to show up. Like there's a little bit of faith/confidence that's needed in some of this. And I'm not saying that faith is what's going to all of a sudden make you healed or like stuff like that. That's not what I'm trying to get out of that. But what I am saying, we give light prayers. We sometimes, actually, I'm going to say majority of us give light prayers. Most of the things that we pray for is stuff that we can already resolve what we're going to do about it. And you might go like, Mike, what's the problem with that? It's like, because then you're the one who's going to be the solution, not God. Are you praying to ask God to move in a way that you couldn't Are you trusting that he is pushing you or going to grow you in a way that you couldn't do it on your own? He's going to bring the right people that are going to take you to where he wants you to go, to be where he wants you to be. Like, do you see the difference? I can pray for things like, God, I just pray that you take care of this problem. Oh, he didn't do that, so I better show up and just figure it out anyways. That's not really helping the case. That's not really trusting, right? Like, that would be like me going to any of our volunteers or any of our awesome crew and be like, I'm going to need you to do this. But by the way, I'm going to do it anyways. And, it's fine. You just, like, you show up. Like, it's just like, whatever. That's not good. Right? Because, that volunteer is going to feel like, well, why am I even here? Like, what? You're saying you need help, and you tell me what the situation is, but then you just go ahead and do it. Like, what am I here for? Like, am I a cheer squad? Good for you. Like, no, that doesn't, no. Like, are you looking for God to give you just a pat on the back? No, you're giving things because you're trusting in him. You can't do it on your own. You are asking for genuine help, and you are trusting that I will call to you whenever I'm in trouble, and you will answer me. You will show up in a way that I can't. Because God is faithful. But we can be scared. We've been let down. We've been hurt by other people. We just go, oh, well, no. Like, I'll figure it out. You're not trusting that God's faithful. You're just going to do it on your own. You gotta give it to him. You gotta trust in him. I love this. Spiritually and then globally, this is the reminder of how big God is, right? Verse 8 to 10. No pagan god is like you, O Lord. None can do what you do. Big hit here, guys. Big hit. No pagan god is like God. All nations you made will come and bow before you, Lord. They will praise your holy name, for you are great and perform wonderful deeds. You alone are God. Oh, this is like a return back to Egypt. This is like replay. This is like highlight reel on how awesome God is. How reliable is he? No pagan god is like you, O Lord. None can do what you do. Well, we saw that in Egypt. We saw the first two plagues. They're like, look at this. We can do that too. But then the rest of them were like, oh, no. We can't do that. That doesn't work. Like, this is a God who liberated an entire nation from slavery. And then he moved them across the desert as what would look like a giant army. Hence why all other nations are like, oh, shoot, what's going on? And they heard about what happened in Egypt, and they're like, this is really uncomfortable. They could just take over and own this space. And it's like, yeah, they really could. But God's got them for a certain... God's got them to go to the promised land. That's the ones that are worried. That's the ones that's going on. That's why in Joshua, they're like, this is the crew. This is scary. And so all the nations you made will come and bow before you, Lord. They will praise your holy name. Other nations are going to be like, dang. Like, this is legit. This is God. Like, whoa, we don't mess with them. God's with them. Smarten up, people. We love on these peeps. Because when we love on them, we ain't going to get wrecked. Simple point, right? This is why God's like another awesome companion. He's like your ultimate like rep. He's like your bouncer. And not like you just walk over and like you be like, oh, I'm so cool and stuff. Like, no. The only reason why you're cool is because you're connected to God. Simple case in point. Like, the nations are bowing before who? Not you, God. Because of his sheer awesome might. For you are great and powerful. For you are great and perform wonderful deeds. You alone are God. There's no one else at that tier. God's up here. Other gods are like down here. Low levels. They're not even like flick. Get them out of there. Let's bring it on. This is the God that's watching over you. This is the God that cares about you, that has his ear bent toward you. Guys, we got it so good. Verse 11. Teach me your ways, O Lord, that I may live according to your truth. Grant me purity of heart, so that I may honor you. With all my heart I will praise you, O Lord, my God. I will give glory to your name forever. For your love for me is very great. You have rescued me from the depths of death. Okay. So after this notification of like how awesome God is, we should be like absorbing like sponges. Yo, teach me, help me understand. Pilo threw down a different translation. Give me an undivided heart in the NIV translation for verse 11. I love that. So NASB says, unite my heart to fear your name. To fear your name. That when we hear it, there's an awe, there's a whoa. We get to talk to the God of the universe. We get to talk to the God who shows up and defends us, who is our rescuer, who cares about us, who sees us, sees our struggle, he hears our call-outs, our plights that are going on, and he doesn't just sit around on it. He is not a statue. He is not just this entity. He is the ultimate being. So help me to be focused on you. Help unite my heart to fear your name. Unite it. Bring it together, that it's not torn and going different ways. It's give me an undivided heart that is wholly focused on you. Grant me purity of heart so that I may honor you. That's pretty boss. I will give thanks to you, Lord my God, with all my heart, and I will glorify your name forever. With all my heart, with the core of my being and who I am, I'm gonna give you everything. I'm gonna thank you on how you show up, how you are still faithful. For your graciousness toward me is great, and you have saved my soul from the depths of Sheol, of the grave, of death. You have saved me from the very pit where everything gets destroyed, where it's left to linger and rot, where evil is left, is destroyed. Your love for me is very great. Oh. Guys, come on. Get that vibe. Get it in. He loves for you, and he rescues me from the depths of... Man, if that doesn't scream Jesus, that like when Jesus was crucified, when he was dead for those 3 days, says that he descended into hell, and he brought liberation to souls before or in the times of Noah and onward. Like literally, it was like it was a spiritual attack. It was a reckoning. He's wrecking Sheol, the grave, the spot where these souls were being, and just like, nope, they're my crew. They're coming with me. They're free. What up? He plundered hell. How does that make you feel? That's a pretty boss God. I'm telling you that right now. That's Jesus. Jesus shows up, just done. Figure it out. And he brings freedom that now death doesn't have a sting for Christians, for people who follow Jesus, who are focused on him and living a life that is raising his kingdom here. Because, it's not just, oh, well, now it's going to come someday and we just like kind of do our thing. No. We're supposed to be living like as if the kingdom's here and now. Like as if we are showing that to other people what it's going to be like when he fully comes and gives full revelation, full restoration to all of this. We get to live that here and now. If you are following Jesus, you demonstrate that here and now. You love on other people. You show them how you love on God. And not as like, oh, look at me, I love God. It's like, no. I pour into, I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to invest in my relationship with God so much that it ekes out of me. It leaks out of me. I can't help it. When people are saved by something so big, like if they are saved from a near-death scenario, usually they are so grateful they won't shut up about the person that saved them. Like it's just a natural state. We don't do that. And we kind of easily forget how much God has done for us. And we get focused on the things that suck. And that's not to say that the things that suck don't suck. They do suck. And I just said suck a whole lot there. It sucks. But in all honesty, we need to remember the grace that's been given, the blessing that we have, and what we're supposed to do with that. We're supposed to share that with other people. We don't hoard it to ourselves. Yes, we are filled by God in it. We are restored. We know that when we are in distress, we can call for help, but we can also remember that God is faithful. He has shown up already. He has done amazing things, and we have the blessing to bless others. Out of kindness, out of love, out of giving what we can give, out of the efforts that we can give, out of the time, out of the listening and responding, praying, being there. And you could change a world. And that world doesn't have to be everybody, because that world could be one person's world. You never know what the impact of one person can have. And I think of specifically like Billy Graham. If the pastor who was preaching that night when Billy Graham just so happened to check out a church because it was a buddy of his that he was going to and hanging out with, he had no intention of meeting Jesus that night. None. He just was going there. And if that pastor didn't call out and keep pushing when the Holy Spirit kept on giving him promptings to ask people to come to the altar, what do you think would have happened if Billy Graham, like, there would be no Billy Graham? Now, I'm not saying that God can't use other people or like guide other people in that way. I'm not saying that. But the opportunity's there. We need to be doing this, guys. Pilo threw down a cool comment. It's like Kintsugi. We show them our scars. Kintsugi, in case you guys don't know, is a cool Japanese art style of broken pottery that is glued or brought together with gold. And the way that it works out is the gold actually becomes the accent piece of said pottery. And it features the broken part. Like you can't hide it. It's right there. And it actually comes from a Japanese philosophy of you took something that would seem worthless and you actually added value to it. And these kintsugi pots or like dishes or stuff like that that's repaired, they do increase value because there's gold in it. So what was before a regular thing now is like whoa. That's the way it is with God. That's the way it is with Jesus. He heals us. He restores us. He brings restoration, but then more. Right? And there's a part of the Bible that talks about we are to be jars of clay. And jars of clay, though cracked, can still shine light through it. And people could go, oh, well, that's worthless. It's like, right, it's clay, but it's what's inside the clay that makes it even more worthwhile. It's what's eking out and shining through, spreading. Thanks for that note there, Pilo. Appreciate that. Okay, now we're at verse 14, and we're going to hit it all the way home to 17. Let's do this, guys. O God, insolent people rise up against me. A violent gang is trying to kill me. You mean nothing to them. So this is the problem here. We've had God help me, God rescue me. Answer my prayer. I am in need. I'm afflicted in need. What does it say in the NASB? God, arrogant men have risen up against me, and a gang of violent men have sought my life, and they have not set you before them. Interesting. They have not set you before them. They have not made you the priority. They have not made you the focus. These men are arrogant. And they're a gang of violent men that have sought my life. These are people that don't care about the order that God has made. We've talked about this several times. The wicked tend to not even give a rip about God. They don't even think of him. They just kind of go, I'm God of my life. I'm king of my life. I'm the one that sets the pace. Heck with it. I don't need God around. I can do my thing. Ninu kind of vibe. And so, like, David, a Psalm of David, David's like, God, I need your help. They aren't regarding you. They don't respect you. They don't respect that doing this is wrong. I need your help in here. But, verse 15, but you, O Lord, are a God of compassion, mercy, slow to get angry, and filled with unfailing love and faithfulness. Guys, this is Psalm 34:6. I'm telling you, you memorize that, or not Psalm, Exodus 34:6. You memorize Exodus 34:6. You remember this, and it's going to help you remember the key concepts of who God is, key attributes of this. We've seen this all throughout the Psalms, that the psalmist pulls key ones. Sometimes it's mercy that he needs. Sometimes he does need compassion, that God to act out in where he sees hurt and pain is going, that he is slow to get angry. God, I need you to be patient with me. I need you to extend your forgiveness to me. That's the mercy part. Filled with unfailing love, that you just keep on pouring out your graciousness, your love, your support. You pursue me, and you are faithful. I can trust and rely on you. You are the same today. You are the same tomorrow. You're the same that you were in the past. God hasn't changed. You ever thought of that? You ever worked through that? And I know that can seem pretty hard, because you can feel like you're reading through the Old Testament and it seems like, well, God, you responded very differently here. But you respond here in the New Testament like this. Same God. Same God. And if you learn to read through the process of how God has responded to people, you see the consistency on it. You see how it's going about. God is still the same God of justice back in Joshua that he is now. God is still the same God of love who would fight for his people Israel that he is now, and with Jesus fought against spiritual powers, entities that would cause crud for you. He was willing to die for you. Yo, that's like legit fighter style. So that he could ultimately do the big Hadouken on death, saying, not today. I'm boss. Time is running short, punk. That's kind of how it feels. And yes, Pilo, yesterday, today, and forever. 100%. But the psalmist, David, is calling out, but you, O Lord, are a God of compassion and mercy, slow to get angry, and filled with unfailing love and faithfulness. Come on, guys. Come on. Ampage here. Look down and have mercy on me. Help me, God. Show me grace. Help me out of this difficult situation. Give your strength to your servant. Save me, the son of your servant. Oh, this is weird for like David, right? The son of your servant. His dad was not like a king, or we don't have any priest or stuff like that. So then who's the son of your servant? Oh, he's talking about Jesus. He is seeing that he is the son, like the son of your servant. That he knows there's the one coming. And I get to be part of this connection to it. Give strength to your servant. Save me, the son of your servant. Give strength to the one who's going to bring healing. The one who's going to bring peace. It's almost like David gets a foreshadowing. A peace in mind that it's going to be taken care of. And finally, 17. Send me a sign of your favor. Then those who hate me will be put to shame. For you, O Lord, help and comfort me. It's almost like there's this protection idea. Like this covering. Like the Pesach, or the Pesach image in Passover. The covering, the seal. This clear sign that, don't go there. Don't do it. That's one of my crew. You're going to get roughed up if you go there. It's like that. Send me a sign of your favor. Something that stands out that goes like, dude, this guy's connected with God. Don't touch it. Don't go there. Then those who hate me will be put to shame. They may show up and go, ha ha, ha ha. And then God just shows up and goes, no. Uno reverse card, now it sucks for you. Thank you for that hydration there, Pilo. I really do appreciate that. Getting in preaching mode, so sorry about that. But for you, O Lord, help and comfort me. You help and comfort me. Very much Psalm 23 vibes here. A reminder that we are sheep, we are being guided. But in the midst of the guiding, there can be nudges, but it's all protection. It's all safety. It's all security that we can have with God. That we can have our rest in Him. That He is the sustainer, the holder of our lives. So I want to throw this challenge with you. Again, every stream, every podcast here, we have a challenge. So get used to it. You know, you guys have been around here for a bit. Here's a challenge. And maybe you need to put this on replay. Maybe you need to re-listen to this. Or maybe you just need to reread Psalm 86. And I encourage you guys, read different translations because it does help give clarity. I personally like NASB because it's a word for word versus what mine is like is a light paraphrase, very light paraphrase. And kind of getting the idea of it, but like then getting to the root words and then understanding where that's coming from. But I want to encourage you, read Psalm 86, chew on it, and how do you see God as your companion? We've gone through this together, but where are you asking God to be your companion? Because it should be in everything that we do. It should be in everything. It's not just only in the times when we are in need, but in the times that things are going well. Is He a companion still when you are reflecting on life? Because sometimes we get so beaten down, it's like, oh man, life just sucks right now. It's just brutal. It's rough. Yeah, but like your companion was there when that was rough. What were some good things? What were your Walmart moments? As Pilo threw down, right? Like, she was in Walmart. And it was like God saw her need, and it was just like, oh, by the way, your thing broke down next to an employee. Huh. Funny how that works out. Like, it's funny how we get so focused on ourselves and focused on our own situations and the things that we are just like, oh, well, God, like, why isn't this just working out? It's like, are you taking time to observe how God's showing up? Are you taking time to write in a notebook to process that? And honestly, guys, handwritten media is not done enough. Or handwritten refocusing is not done enough. Journaling, I think, is very much a lost art these days. We are so focused on online media, our socials, being this form of journaling, but it's like the diary everyone gets to read. And so, of course, you're only going to put the good stuff in there. You're not sharing the bad stuff and then how God showed up in the midst of that. Do we journal? Because in our dire moments, in our sucky times, and even in the hard part of being able to write down, and I'm not a guy who likes to write all the time. I like being able to have a physical written stuff because it shifts my brain, as in, like, it helps me remember a little bit better because I put my time into it. When we do the journaling and processing and that kind of stuff like that, and we take time to go, God, how have you been my companion? You can write the sucky part, but then after the sucky part, if there's something that is good that came out of it, and even this could be like weeks down the road, go back and write alongside it, God showed up this way. God showed up this way. God answered this. God brought this person that helped me here. God did this thing for me. I guarantee you, your brain is going to go, whoa. Man, he's faithful. Man, he's good. He is my companion. It's me that's got to work on being a better companion with him. But thank goodness he is a God that is so patient. Like, seriously, slow to anger is such a good characteristic of God. A lot of you might be thinking, God is like this dude with thunderbolts ready to nail us in the head. I get that. There are some times where I feel like, God, why do the sucky things just keep on bombarding? But in the midst of it, it's like, yeah, but like I've also brought on some of that suckiness. I haven't helped myself. And some of it is happenstance. It just happens. But just because things suck doesn't mean God sucks. Remember, the whole world is groaning with anticipation for Jesus to return. We have a broken world, even though we can have beautiful sunsets and amazing mountains, beautiful forests, and nature all around us. It's like as if we're seeing it through a filter that, yes, you can still see some of the prettiness, but it's not at full strength. It's like we're listening to music with the amp at 5. Like at fifth, like half the volume. Imagine what we would have it fully cranked. Blast to enjoy, to be like, whoa. That'd be so cool. So my challenge again, read Psalm 86. How has God shown up as a companion for you? And where are some areas that you need to give or ask God, help me to see how you've been a companion for me in this area. No pagan god is like you, O Lord. No one can do what you do. Where are the gods that you've been putting in your life, and you are expecting them to save you? It's not helping. Because God knows who you are. And sometimes we become our own gods. I hate saying it, guys. I really do. Because guess what? I get it. It sucks. Confessional time. I can try and make myself my own god. But thank goodness that God shows up when I have tried that and it sucks. I burn myself or I stretch myself way too thin. And he goes, Mike, you were never supposed to be the be-all, end-all. It's mine. It's my responsibility. Will you come to me and give me everything that you are trying to do? Will you rest in me? Will you trust that I can handle it? That I can fight the battles that you're not strong enough to fight? that I can be that rest when you feel like you don't have any. That I am your ultimate companion, that I'm not going to let you down. Can you do that, Mike? Can you trust me? Because I'm there with you in the journey, both in the high and the low. Will you trust where I'm leading you? Will you trust when you feel like there are enemies around you, mocking you? It's all trust here, guys. It's all trust. But yeah, that's my challenge. Where are you at in Psalm 86? And how are you trusting in God to be a companion? Where's the call out and where's the spot where you can go, I'm really good at trusting God in this part. But this part, that's still a little hard. Or, God, I really want that now. I really need that now. Pray that. Give it to him. He's your companion. He wants to know. He wants to walk with you. He wants to carry it with you. And he wants to guide you to the good stuff. So, there's your challenge, guys. There it is, fully explained. All right, now we're going to hit into our prayer time. Oh, yeah, prayer time. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know why I did the weird sound effect. Thank you, Pilo, for sharing your prayer support request there. Appreciate that. My friend had to take her son to Emerge this morning. Oh, shoot. He's fighting a really bad infection, and she's struggling hard today. Myself, I'm struggling with a continuing migraine today. Dude, that sucks. There's been a few people lately I've been noticing that have been getting some infections. Like, really scary stuff. My nephew's got an infection that's going on that made that he can't work for a couple of days. It's in his eye, and there's just been a few people that have been hit with this. So, yeah, for sure, we'll be praying for that and praying for you, Pilo. We're going to pray for Solomon. Continue to have that God would have his hand, that Solomon would hold on to, experience that God is there. He is that companion. He can trust in him. He can have rest in him. Solomon is, oddly enough, in still okay spirits about it. I've been talking with him on it. But guys, he does need prayer. He needs you to lift him up. We'll also pray for Tom. I know he was on here earlier. I don't know if he's still on. We'll pray for him finding a job because, once you're done college, go get a job. And that's been a little bit hard in that end. So, yeah. And just pray for our family. We're going to be visiting my mom for her 75th birthday. Woohoo, 75. And my brother's birthday, which is tomorrow as well. And we're getting some stuff figured out. There's some stuff for the family that we're processing. It's all good stuff, but yeah, there's some things that we gotta take some action and work on. So we'll pray for that for sure. So let's hit this up, guys. Father God, I thank you that you are our ultimate companion. And God, I need to apologize. I haven't treated you like that. I haven't been taking the time with you to listen, to heed where you want us to go, where you know is best for us to go, best for me to go. I haven't done that enough. You're my companion in life and in everything that I do. And you are trustworthy. I can give things to you. I can rest in you. Because you are faithful. You're compassionate. And God, thank you that you keep on showing your unfailing love, your mercy. And thank you that you are slow to anger, because I'm sure I frustrate you a lot. But God, thank you that you are faithful. Thank you that you don't give up on me. Thank you that when I call on your name, you do hear me. You do see where I'm at. And your heart breaks too. Compassion is a move in emotion to action. So God, thank you that I can trust in you. So help me to keep stepping forward in that. God, I pray right now for Pilo's friend who's got her son in the hospital, emergency-wise. God, I don't know what's gone on with this infection. We don't know what's hitting, but just I pray that the doctors would be able to know what's going on, to be able to help very quickly to give peace to this family. That would not be life-threatening. And that you would be there with them in the midst of this scary moment. That even Pilo, though she may not be there in person, would be praying, and there would be a difference felt in that. God, I pray for Pilo and her migraine that's been hitting and bombarding hard. This weather change is just nuts, and it's not helping her. Give her body rest from it, rest from the pressure, rest from all this that's going on. Give her body rest right now. That she can move without worry of pain or something going on. To be able to collapse and know that she's collapsing into your arms, into your love. Bring healing to her. Into her mind, into her heart, into her body. The fight is just exhausting. Give her rest. Affirm your daughter and love on her. God, we pray for Solomon and this hard news that things are not going well. We pray that he would experience your peace, experience your comfort, that you are there, that we would be there for him and it'd be an encouragement for him, that he would have support in you. God, I pray that you would be healing him or giving him strength, giving him energy, giving him hope, giving him encouragement. I pray for a very tangible way for him to know that you are right there, that he can let that go, give it to you. And have his rest in you. God, I pray for this weekend as we get to, celebrate my mom's 75th birthday and the first birthday without Dad. Not gonna lie, that's really hitting all of a sudden. God, I pray that it's a good time. That we'd be able to celebrate Mom in the midst of what has been a really hard month. A hard month of loss of her companion. But God, I thank you for the people that have been coming around my mom and loving on her and supporting her. I pray that would continue onward, that wouldn't die off, that there would be that support. But God, I also pray and I thank you that you have been a help for my mom throughout all this too. You are her ultimate companion. You are there when I can't be there. So thank you for that, God. I thank you so much that you love on my mom. So I pray that the travel down there would be good. That I I'm going to be selfish. I pray for no traffic as me and Coach and the kiddos go. That we'd be able to get there, to be able to get to see Mom and just love on her. I pray for the meeting tomorrow that's going on, that would go over smoothly. That this would be a good weekend. We'd be able to reflect on how you have been so good in the midst of this. Thank you. You have been there throughout all this. And you will continue to be there because you're faithful. We ask this in your name. Amen. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I was not expecting that to hit so hard. Oh. When reality decides to give you a kick and a reminder of stuff. Thanks, Pilo, for the hugs. Thank you for that. I'm going to be okay. I promise. I'm going to be okay. All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in for our Nerds of the Word. Thank you. I needed that stretch. That's good. But thank you again for being here, for connecting, and sharing insights. Guys, I honestly hope that this can be a psalm of encouragement and reflection. All the psalms give some kind of guidance or challenge, redirection. I hope that as you read Scripture, you notice that it reads you, and that you're willing to be challenged by it, to then give things to God, to ask for Him to work on you. Because we're all works of art. We're all kintsugis. We're cracked, we're broken, but thank goodness for a God who sees the cracks as value, because He puts Himself in those cracks. He is the one that makes us whole. He is the one that makes us beautiful, makes us valuable, even better than what we were before. Trust in the companionship of God. Lean on it. It's worth it. Anywho, guys, hope you have an awesome day. Take it easy, and see y'all Tuesday. Bye!